how it works, right? Now, there's one big thing I want you guys to keep in mind, okay? There's one big thing I want you guys to keep in mind. When you're gathering B2B leads, you want these to be quality leads. You want these to be verified companies, verifiable on Google, verifiable with their company website. You want this to be the real thing. You don't want it to be essentially like, whatever leads that, how these other influencers, how these other YouTubers are essentially telling you to gather leads. It's completely wrong. It's so wrong. And I'm going to show you how it is wrong, okay? So first thing to note, right, when gathering leads, okay? And because this is an email automation system that does cold outreach, we want to make sure that we're getting the best type of companies and not just whatever knockoff companies, okay? So one important thing to note. Oh, here. All right. Okay, so approximately 80% of businesses that are registered globally have their own custom company domain, and only 20% or less of businesses would have an email from a personal server like Gmail or Outlook or anything like that, right? So what we call this is the green lane, sending to custom domains. You want to be able to send to actual companies who have real, domains, like their own company domain. So say this, for example, contact@acme.corp. That's a custom domain, right? What you want to stay away from is companies that have Gmail accounts or Yahoo accounts. The reason is because those servers, right, are automatically going to flag your emails as suspicious or weird or whatever the case may be, because those are more personal inboxes, right? So they're trying to protect their individuals, whereas the green lane, sending to custom domains, it's already primed and staged to receive outreach from different companies and network with different solution-based companies all around the world, right? So it's already primed to kind of receive marketing material or company material, corporate material, whatever it is, Gmail, Yahoo, Outlook, they're not really primed to receive those type of emails, right? So very important. And the reason I'm going to bring this up is because we have YouTubers out here like this. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's going to come at you with like one of the most eye-catching videos to make his product look stunning and everything good. But look what he's going to tell you to do. You know what I mean? And look at this guy. He has 133 subscribers. So what I'm trying to say is what this guy's going to do is a no-no. We don't want to do this. This is like panhandling leads. You know what I mean? Like you don't want to do this. You want to get supreme, actual, real, verified companies. Anyways, let me play this quickly.
Unlimited, highly qualified, warm leads, eager to buy your offer right now. Seems like a dream come true, right? Well, what if I told you there's actually a secret way to make this happen with GPT? Because there is, and it's insane. Listen to me. In this video, you'll discover a weird use of ChatGPT that will unlock a quote unlimited leads for your business without spending a single penny.
Yeah,
for context, I'm Alex Berman, and I ran a lead generation company that scaled to $1 million a month in revenue. I published several books about lead generation.
He's done all of that, all the $1 million revenues, and worked with, wrote ebooks and done all of that, and he's still going to sell you this cheap way, this panhandling way to get leads. It's actually sickening. Watch this.
Generate unlimited free leads using the power of AI. The smartest business owners worldwide are already leveraging this effective method to propel their business to millions in revenue. So this is one of your last chances to get on the train before it becomes saturated. Now, I know you're thinking, how exactly does this work? How can I learn?
You're not studying this video to know what to do. You're studying this video to know what not to do, right? You're studying my video to know what to do, all right? I just want to keep emphasizing the difference, right, that I'm about to bring you guys.
Be able to apply it and start growing your business immediately. First, we're going to use Google and Yellow Pages to find potential leads. Let me explain. Let's say you have an agency that helps real estate companies and agents with lead generation. You'll first open Google.
This is absolutely one of the most dumbest ways you can search for leads. I'm telling you this right now. This is one of the most dumbest ways. But I'm going to show you, right, what these guys are pitching you opposed to what I'm going to pitch you. And the fact that trust me, I'm going to show you. All right, let me continue the video.
A bunch of real estate agents and their email addresses here. Considering there are dozens of pages per search result, there are pages to maximize the number of leads you can find. So that's Google, and then I'll also go to Yellow Pages and type real estate, Dearborn, Michigan. Let's do Nashville. And we'll see a bunch of phone numbers we can contact here, but if you click in, you can actually see this email business, and this gives you the email address here for every single one of these. Now, all you gotta do is scroll down to load a bunch of pages, and now just copy paste, Command A, Command C, and then we'll go on over to Google Docs and paste the information in here. Now, this looks messy. This looks like something you wouldn't want to use.
Yes, it does look messy. It does look something that I do not want. Would I just go on Google, search for Gmail accounts, and then all of a sudden think that I'm going to get high quality leads? It doesn't work like that. I'm sorry to tell you, it does not work like that. You will send it to that Gmail account, and guess what? Your email will get rejected by the Gmail server because it looks suspicious. All right. So he didn't even tell you to warm up your account. He didn't even tell you the proper steps to take before you even decide to get on this lead generation automation journey. Like, this is a total no-no.
But right now, you can actually go through and continue to do this as well with as many as you want here. And don't worry if all this information seems messy. We'll clean it up in the next steps. Keep watching. Step 4, repeat steps 1 to 3 as many times as you want. Keep going through the Google and Yellow Pages as many times as you want to find the contact details. Repeat step 2 by copying all the search results from each page. Repeat step 3 by pasting all the search results into your Google Doc. In the next step, we'll see how to finally leverage ChatGPT in this process. By the way, if your agency 3 consulting call now. Step 5 is put up ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT to organize and make the data a CSV file. Here's the exact prompt you can use. Please format this data into a CSV file. Ensure the columns are location, full name, email address, company name, website link, phone number, Instagram link, and LinkedIn link. Remove all duplicates from the CSV file. Don't type enter yet. For now, just follow the next step. Step 6 is paste all the information from the Google Doc into ChatGPT. Now that you have the prompt typed into the message box of ChatGPT, paste all the copied information from the Google Doc into ChatGPT just below the prompt you wrote in step 1, and then hit enter. Boom. ChatGPT will start analyzing all the data and creating your organized CSV file.
All right. So now that you see what these dumbbells are doing, right? And look at this girl. I'm going to show you her too.
Artificial intelligence is revolutionizing the way that we generate leads. And in today's video, I'm going to show you a free, simple, and easy method that you can start implementing right away to generate thousands of good, high-quality leads for your industry or niche. We're first going to look for those leads, and then I'm going to show you how to set up an automation system so that you can reach out to all of those leads on autopilot, even while you are sleeping. If you're new to this channel, hi, my name is Helena. I'm an AI optimization expert, and on this channel, you will learn all the latest about AI and automation.
So she just called her an AI herself an AI optimization expert. Not with these methods. Like this is not the method. This is not what we do.
Like and subscribe if you got any value out of today's training by all doctors, lawyers, life coaches, etc. And then thirdly, we're going to tell Google only return the profiles with email addresses listed on it. And I have listed some popular email address domains.
I have listed some popular email addresses. Guess what? She's listed some low-quality email search addresses that are going to get your email rejected. And you're not going to be able to get through to these people. And guess what? Not only are you not going to be able to get through, you don't even have one custom company domain here to be like, okay, this is a legit company. Like, dental offices do not have Gmail accounts. Doctors' offices do not have Yahoo accounts. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to get to the real money, if you want to get to the real clients and the real clientele, they do not have Outlook and AOL emails. You know what I mean? So I don't know what made her an AI optimization expert, but you're not doing your job very well if you're telling people to do this, okay? Now that I've ripped on all these guys, all right? And you can search up lead generation on YouTube. You're going to see hundreds of these guys telling you to do the exact same thing. It is kaputs. Don't do it. Don't do it. You are going to do this, all right? You're going to go to www.altaconsultai.com. Once you're at altaconsultai.com, then you're going to go down to the lead generator. Then you're going to pick a plan like we already went through earlier on in the video, okay? Once you pick a plan, then now you're going to have this beautiful, neat search box set up for you to search your leads. And these are all verified on Google, okay? So we're going to do a live on-site search right now so you guys can see exactly how it works and how much more my program and my application is way more efficient than what these YouTubers are telling you to do. Copy paste this, copy paste that, Gmail accounts. You don't want that. That's kaputs. That is, no, that's yesterday. That's not even yesterday. That's 10 years ago, you know? Anyway, so we're going to go ahead and do this. So just for example, we're going to go with a restaurant, okay? Actually, let's be more specific. Let's go Italian restaurant, okay? Actually, you know what? Because a lot of us, you know, are searching for leads for clients and things like that. Let's do dental office, right? So maybe you're looking to sell something to a dental office. And you know what? I'm in Toronto, so I'm going to put Toronto, Ontario, okay? And then for the test, I'm going to search 5, all right? And boom, generate. Look at that. Beautiful UI, running lead generator. Please wait. None of this Google, none of this copy paste, none of this copy here, copy there. This is already just doing it for you. It's going to lay it out perfectly, exactly how you want it, okay? So let's just wait for it. It does take some time, usually anywhere between 30 seconds to 2 minutes, depending on how many leads you're searching up. But, you know, sometimes it's a little quicker. But look at this. Look at this compared to what these guys are trying to tell you to do. Look at this. Look at the results. Look, North York Dental, email, phone number. Does the email say Gmail or Outlook? No, it says at North York Dental. That's what you want. Real B2B leads. Scarborough Smiles. info@scarboroughsmiles.ca. That's what you want. Real B2B leads. Sometimes, if the company doesn't have their email up on the website, you might not get the email. However, you'll get the phone number and the address, so you can still look them up. Some companies just aren't up to speed and do not have all of their information posted. That's just how it is. But you can see for the other ones, info@markhamgatewaydentistry.ca, woodside@brushdentist.com, right? So all of these, look, you have the website, you have the Instagram, you have the Facebook, you have all of the information here for you, okay? Without having to do no backdoor Google searches and backdoor yellow page searches. That is so ill. Like I said, that's like panhandling. You don't want to do that. We want to live a nice, easy, clean, easygoing lifestyle and not feel like we are just trying to get the bottom of the barrel. We want the cream of the crop, right? And guess what we have here right in the corner? Download CSV. So you can download the CSV already. You don't have to tell ChatGPT to do that. You see how that guy was telling ChatGPT to create him a CSV? You don't have to do that. The CSV is already created for you, right? You just have to hit download. So I am 100% sure that you guys can see the effectiveness, the impact that our lead generator gives you compared to this girl over here
And if there is another one that you want to target, you just have to add an or and plus the quote plus the symbol and then the name of the domain that you also want.
Right? And the name of the domain that you want. You wouldn't know the name of these company domains. That's the point, right? That's the point. You don't know. But they probably don't have Outlook accounts. Look, let's go back to our leads. They don't have Outlook accounts, right? They don't have Gmails. They have company custom domains. This is what you want, right? You want to get to the heart and the actual domain. You don't want to just essentially have, companies that are probably low level or bottom of the barrel because they don't even have their own custom domain. It makes a difference, right? So anyhow, I want to show you exactly how our lead generator operates, how it works, how you could utilize this. Because now what I'll use ChatGPT for is not to put it in a CSV file, but I'll tell ChatGPT, hey, listen, can you put this in a table for me, or can you organize it so that I can put it on my Excel spreadsheet? And once it does that, then guess what? You have lists like this, right? And this is what you want. Look at all these custom domains. There's not one Gmail account here. I don't need the Gmail accounts, right? I just want the custom domains. I have lists that do have Gmail accounts. However, I put those on a separate list because I know that they have to be treated differently, right? These YouTubers are not telling you this, that certain emails have to be treated differently. You cannot just start firing emails off to whoever you think you want to fire it off to. All right, so that is the big gist of the lead generator and how I use my lead generator, how I want you guys to use my lead generator in order to source your leads, in order to get them on your Google Sheets, Excel spreadsheets, and have your list set up so that you can continue on with this automation process. All right, so now that we understand what the lead list is, how it's set up, how we get our leads onto our lead list, mind you, if you have your own leads, like I said, from your internal company, your internal CRM, you're welcome to go ahead and input those. And like I said, the categories at the top, this is how I structure my list. Now, the most 3 important things that your cold email module is going to need, 2 important things actually, is really just the business name and then the email itself. Once it has those 2 things, essentially your automation will be able to figure it out. Gemini will be able to figure out how to craft the email for you and how to make sure that everything you have is in it, or everything you want is in it. And then from there, you can essentially decide what supporting information you want to input to it, right? So let's get back to the automation itself. Now that you guys have a full